in minutes.
I remember the stillness when the news reached Vengerberg, the palace, the streets, the houses, the entire capital cloaked in silence.
The cries were here, every last man. I was somewhere beyond that hill, in the middle of the massacre.
What is your intention, Saskia?
I intend to stop Eden from being sold.
We cannot afford a war with Henselt. We must parley.
Leave issues of war to me, Prince. Concentrate on King Henselt. Yarpin Zigrin claims he's short-tempered. Provoke him to strike, and we'll negotiate once the battle's won.
This'll be interesting.
I still cannot fathom why the nobles betrayed us.
Spit on the nobles, Prince. They've meant nothing since the day my peasant force scattered them on the Diffney.
By the good deity Creve, my lord. The girl is a demon incarnate.
Firstly, the girl has a name. Secondly, she's the best commander I have. All others have betrayed me.
She's a monster. Creve spoke to me in a dream. I saw a snake-like she-demon devour your heritage.
Silence, Alcan. We near the meeting place.
We shall sign everything, Your Majesty. As you.
We have guests. Welcome, Stennis, son of Demavend.
Greetings, Henselt. You seem at home in Edern. You are here, yet I do not recall inviting you.
Fellat did so in your stead. I'm here at his behest. I've broken no truces or treaties yet.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Brogan, please escort Count Fellat to a secluded spot and remove his troublesome head.
Don't you dare, boy. You're no king. Your father.
My father is dead. The folk still mourn him while you betray his good name and his country.
Your Majesty, I must request your protection. This young man has lost his mind.
Take him away.
Your Majesty, what of our agreement?
I need you no longer, Fellat, now Stennis is here.
Anyone else wish to object? Wonderful. To the matter at hand, then.
Well said. I will show you my hand. I've over 200 armed men encamped nearby, enough to hold the fort for several hours. Another 5,000 battle-hungry lads await on the other bank. What say you to that?
There'll be 5,000 dead lads should you move against Vergen.
Take time to consider, boy. These are border marches, a mere piece of land. Relinquish it to me and you'll keep your crown. Oppose me and I shall crush you without mercy. Give me Lomark and return to Vengerberg.
Do you know why there are no marquises in Edern? We've no marches to speak of, let alone to share. This is Upper Edern, my fatherland, my subjects.
A wolf pup should think twice before growling like a bear.
I'll not be intimidated, Henselt.
Perhaps. Is it possible you merely play the courageous cockerel, yet deep inside fear eats at your heart? Is one push enough to send you over the edge, or must I push twice?
Try me.
I'm tired of this discussion. I have the upper hand and no amount of scintillating talk will change that. We both know I'll not leave empty-handed. What do you propose?
Withdraw your forces across the Pontar, and for all time relinquish any claims to Upper Edern.
Whoa, hold there! I don't believe you understood my query. What will I get out of it?
Peace.
You mock me? You think this is a game? You just talked yourself into a war, you little shit.
Don't threaten me. We came here to speak.
Enough of your prattle! Draw your sword!
Saskia.
I'm ready. Care to dance, Your Majesty?
Stop! Stop in the name of Creve, Freyr and Militale!
Hey!
By the milk of Mother Creatrix's tits, Geralt of Rivia! And of the best company to boot.
Yarpen Zigrin.
It's been years, you old prick. It's great to see you in good health.
Geralt, staring as if you've seen a ghost. Muster up a hug for an old friend.
Geralt's head's not exactly on straight.
Ha! Meaning you truly did in Foltest. Fine by me. Foltest was a ploughing niggard and a niggardly plougher. You did right, Geralt.
Not the point. Geralt's lost his memory.
And I didn't kill Foltest.
Right. What's the difference? Someone did. Well, we've bigger problems now.
Where's Saskia?
Oh, aye. Why is this butcher here?
I've come with 100 archers, the best in the world. We're here to aid your cause.
Well, you'll need to wait. Saskia and Prince Penis, rather, Skinnis, went off to parley with Henselt. Me and the boys are waiting in case something goes wrong. The sun's gone dark. Call the sorceress!
Come, Geralt.
She'll show us the way.
Iorveth, you've got to explain.
My elements, blood, wraiths.
Silver harms them. I'll cover you.
Marty, help me!
Shut up, Juan.
hate flying through fog. Saskia, are you all right?
It's just a flesh wound. You and the Witcher.
I'm here to protect you.
I'm after a Kingslayer who
And brought her here? There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and
That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you...
Saskia, folk are riled. First the sun went out, then the squirrels arrived, now this fog. It's too much for the common folk.
True. Summon all the commanders to the meeting hall. Iorveth, give me some time. Witcher, Philippa, you must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly. Worry not, Yarpen. The legendary White Wolf and the equally famous Philippa are... I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philip, Cecil, the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You...
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher. I'm
Geralt of Rivia.
We've got a spare room at the inn. It's not much, but at least...
Thanks.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alkin's chambers on your way back.
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the...
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm. Like ants they are. I heard human women would only sit astride a man's pants for their bellies to puff up.
Don't be afraid of him!
This shall be your chamber, Witcher. They say Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in this bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck, but at least he was well rested before he died. Need anything else?
Thanks, Scalen.
Geralt, right. My uncle's told me a lot about you. Nice work with those spectres. And Saskia.
Your uncle.
Cecil. I help him out.
Nice to meet you. Is Cecil your...
Aye. Ever since my parents passed on.
How did your parents...
During one of the massacres Demavend arranged.
Sure. What'll you do in the battle room?
I'll be right out front, fighting. Uncle's set.
No fears.
Of what? My uncle believes I can do it. And Yarpen taught me how to swing.
Battles are unpredictable. And this'll... You'll have to kill. Wade through piles of bloody corpses. All the while...
To tell the truth, I'm shitting myself a bit. When I think on what's going to happen here, just don't tell my uncle, please.
I won't say a word. Hey, Scalen, wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to
It's not the contest of the century.
Steady on! I've got condition.
Who should I check?
Those chumps.
Show me what you're...
I'm at the top of the pile.
Since when do noble...
Sign of the times. Saskia treats the peasantry as our equals. And once you let her die... But that's not for me to judge. The point is...
Any rules?
Each contender puts down his stake, which rises the more fights you win. Up for the next fight? Or are you just going...
A worthy contender, please.
For starters, you'll stand and fight. But first, in that case,
Stop stroking him and wrap him up!
that was a sight for sore eye. You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like you.
A worthy contender.
The better the opponent, the better the fight. The better the fight, the higher the... In that case, betting is now open.
Slug him between the eyes! Stop stroking him and wrap him up!
Bite his balls! Finally, an end to the flailing and someone with a touch of fin. You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like...
A worthy contender.
Excellent. This is the strongest lad I know. He's knackered many a plough horse. The fortune he... Hurry, before it's... In that case, bet it...
Don't be afraid of him! Slug him between the eyes! Bite his balls!
That was a sight for sore eyes. A wonderful show of... Seems there's no one left.
You couldn't be more wrong.
Sir Sabra?
It is I.
Funny seeing you here. You've always claimed such fights were a primitive...
A true knight duels another in the exquisite company.
Oh, I'll never forget the great achievements of Selkirk in the tourneys.
On many occasions did my brother prove his greatness. Alas, the world's going to the dogs. Today a knight, but there's a witcher among you. And though his blood is no match for mine, his warring mastery is satisfactory. Perhaps when he drops to... I challenge you, witcher! The wager is 2 sacks of gold. Believe me.
You want to prove you're your brother's...
Stand and fight.
Slug him between the eyes! Stop stroking him and wrap him up!
You...
I'm no murderer. Besides, it was only...
I'd rather have died.
It was an honest fight.
You fail to understand.
I thrashed you and won a pile of coin. Not...
We'll meet again. Silgrat forgets.
Congratulations to the victors, and thanks to the...
Bite his balls!
Regard! He travels somewhere. Hello?
Lots going on.
Aye. Virgin Dragon Slayer. The onlookers gawking.
Hope things get back.
Fancy taking... He's one who can change the fate of kingdoms. Very true. Sets me teeth on edge.
You're tough as my hackerman.
Look, I can see that you're armed.
I heard human women need only sit astride a man's pants when their bellies to
No man can match a dwarf at arm wrestling. Save.
Hey, Scaven.
I really like
Who should I...
those chump.
Rest.
Ah, how can I help?
I'd like to play...
Fair enough, but I only play the best. If you're any good, you'll beat...
One freak bigger than the next.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to... There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, the good news is that Henselt and his army...
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf...
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon.
Is there any way to drive it off?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's...
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting... Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few...
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For the...
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war.
Pfft. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than licensed Cecil's beer.
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be that is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about? Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well...
How many?
We dwarves are near 200, but don't judge us by our number.
1,500 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many, but we have our walls, low though they be.
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists.
We have something better. Iorveth's elves. Scoia'tael. Gentlemen, I give you Iorveth.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers? Here they are.
I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. They're even a shit. He burned down the villages of many.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms?
Saskia, say the word and we'll
Hear me out. Iorveth came to fight for me. I trust him and I...
How could you know that? He's an elf!
He's been fighting humans for...
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army. I want Iorveth to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Iorveth stays.
Bloody hell! Father's turning in his grave, but I must...
Nay, you killed my men, elf. Remember that?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for...
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what
I'll place my best warriors on.
Quickly, lads!
She ceased casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
in a manner of speaking. I've slowed her life functions as far as possible.
Do you know the
Thaumadour, commonly known as mage pain.
An antidote.
What can we do?
Treatment will require herb.
Not ordinary blood, I bring.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
The nearest king is on the other side.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasty, I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body.
You'll have a drink, human.
No, I shall inject it.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Where will we find immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The immortelle will help with...
Triss had a rose of remembrance.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating...
Times have changed.
As have elves.
There are no elven gardens near...
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we... What else do you need to heal Saskia?
To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter...
An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, what?
A poor one at that. No
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one. As a happy ending.
You may. What about the battle?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how... Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle.
In that case, I shall search for the poison.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.